Well, thanks for staying with us on this Thursday as we get into the details of some active weather. We'll be checking in with our storm hunter Mark Robinson in just a bit. But first, I want to bring your attention to the blizzard warning. That's the area highlighted in red coming off of Lake Huron and Georgian Bay. Issued by Environment and Climate Change Canada throughout the day today. We've been tracking that snowfall coming off the lake, continuing to extend south and eastward across the region. And of course, we've had very blustery winds throughout the morning. Some of the peak gusts we had, Toronto 74 kilometers per hour, Hamilton at 68, and along the shores of Lake Huron as well, those gusts approaching that 70 kilometers per hour. The wind, one of the components in the blizzard warning that we've got in place with the squalls as well. And for that, let's head out to our Mark Robinson right now. Mark, it looks really hazardous where you are. Tell me, where exactly are you and what did you encounter on your drive up?
Well, Dean, it might look hazardous for me, but I'm actually in a parking lot, completely safe. Just want to point that out. But I can see the road behind me, and that's the road that leads, one of the two main roads that leads into Orangeville. With these squalls, the way they've set up, you're sort of talking about Mount Forest, all the way over to, say, Erin, Fergus, oh my goodness, Orangeville. And that, just the drive from Guelph to Orangeville, it was okay when I left Guelph, but once I got closer to Orangeville, full whiteout. We're talking about I could not see the end of the hood of the car. That it gets into a very scary situation because you can't see if someone is stopped in the road ahead of you, if someone's coming barreling up behind you. The big danger with these squalls, as we've said many, many times, you can go from very benign conditions to very nasty very, very quickly because of the way these set up as streamers as opposed to like a very large system snow. But either way, woo, it is the wind that is really nasty right now. Oy.
Well, you know, Mark, you've been talking about that reduced visibility that's coming up on you almost instantaneously. Now, the concern for parts of the Greater Toronto area is not necessarily accumulation as we're starting to see those bands move through, but the instantaneous reduction in, you know, visibility on the roads that can come quickly with those bands moving through.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to emphasize, if you're traveling on the 400, headed home, after work, you will likely be encountering these bands, and you will get that change, that fast changeover from, as I said, benign conditions to very nasty conditions on the 400. When you add as many cars that move up and down the 400, add the squalls in there, everything is going to be considerably slower. If you are going up the 400 as we get into that evening commute, please be aware that you will likely have a slowdown for where those squalls are. If it gets very, very bad, they could close the road. So just be prepared for changeable issues, events that are going to be happening as these squalls move through southern Ontario.
Yeah, I think, Mark, you used the right word there, changeable, and just being prepared. Thanks so much. We'll join you in just a bit once again. Again, just to take a look at how these squalls are progressing, coming off of Lake Huron and Georgian Bay for the remainder of today, might be pushing into the GTA, reducing visibility and improving conditions as we head into our Friday. However, right around, say, north of Barrie toward Gravenhurst, this band is likely to continue through your Friday, even though other areas will see some improvements. Now, into Atlantic Canada, we've been tracking the rain continue to push through Newfoundland and Labrador, and very blustery conditions there as well. We'll see a change in temperatures with those cold winds today through tomorrow, generating some sea effect snow on the west side of Newfoundland. Temperatures dropping from above freezing today to below freezing tomorrow. And speaking of temperatures dropping and below freezing, take a look at Saskatchewan and Manitoba as we head through this afternoon. We are seeing high temperatures into the -20s today, but improving tomorrow.